Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's Leah and I am here to share with you guys some Bible journaling hacks that I have discovered over my couple years of Bible journaling. What you see in front of you is kind of a mess of ideas, so I'm gonna kind of clear it away a little bit and kind of get down to each and every piece that I want to show you guys. So the first hack that I have for you guys comes in handy if you are using pre-made stickers. So I'm just pulling up here an example of when I've used this. So this piece here is a printable that I printed on sticker paper, and I liked that it was like see-through and just kind of cute, but I wanted to stick it on the edge, and obviously if I'm sticking it on the edge and I have that space that's running over the edge, it's going to stick to other things and it's going to cause problems. I also did that here on this one. This scalloped piece is also a sticker. And so basically the idea is that you can do this. You can have your stickers hanging off the edge, whether you want to do that in your Bible pages or on cards like this, pretty much anything you want to use. You can do that and you can get rid of the stickiness. First, of course, you want to stick it down to wherever it is that you want it, and then you would flip over whatever sticker you have. And what I have here, and the initial time that I saw this, someone was using baby powder, and it just made me think I had this leftover translucent baking powder, like makeup, and it's translucent, which means that it's like not gonna leave any color afterwards, which was ideal. And so I just stole this because I hadn't been using it. It didn't really work well for me as makeup, but I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. So it's just like a little powder, and then I had an extra makeup brush, but you could use like a paintbrush, and basically you get some of that powder and you cover whatever part of the sticker you have that's sticky left over, and now it's literally just feels like paper. It's not sticky at all whatsoever. So then you can have that cute little piece hanging off the edge and not have to worry about it sticking to anything else. And the reason I like using this translucent powder versus like a baby powder, which might leave actual color, is that you can do it if you have stickers that are see-through. You won't have to worry about adding any color to it or changing the color of it by adding white. So that's the first hack that I have for you. Okay, sorry guys, hopping in here. I kind of just realized I'm working with this again, and I just remembered another way to use it, just as a double point. First of all, I also wanted to mention, I think any translucent powder would work. This is the Revolution one. I got it at Ulta, but like there are so many brands of translucent powder, and you can probably buy the cheapest one you find, and that will work really great. There's lots of really cheap ones. And this, honestly, I will never, ever, ever, ever get through this because it's small, but like you don't really need a lot. So anyways, my other little tip for you is if you are working with glue or with like the double-sided sticky tape, and for some reason you get it on your page somewhere that you don't want it to be, I just got it on my little heart here. This is another great trick. You add this and just pop it over the spot that is sticky from the glue. And obviously, like if you look, I'm really close up here, you can see there's kind of a little smudge there, but that's like from like the fingerprint and the glue, so you kind of can see the color, but at least now I don't have to worry about it when I close my page sticking to the other page or anything like that. So that's just another bonus tip for working with that. And again, I used it, I had these little stickers, these were actual stickers, and I wanted them to be off the edge of the page, but obviously I didn't want to cut them off, so I just popped a little of that translucent powder on the back, and now it's just like paper on the back. So this is just one of the best hacks I've ever found, and so I love sharing that with you guys. Okay, so the next one is an idea that I came up with for having a page protector behind yours. Obviously, there are page protectors out there that you can purchase. I know Illustrated Faith has their page protectors, and those are great. This was the first one. I got this idea from Bible Journaling Ministries, and this is $1. You can buy 2 for $1 at Dollar Tree. They're cutting mats, and so you can slide those in, and those are great. But if you are if you don't want to spend any money and you're like on a total budget, this is what I suggest. This was like my first idea that I got. It was this is just an old cereal box that I had, and the reason I like it is because the cardboard is sturdier, but it's not like super thick. But it gives like kind of a sturdiness. That way, if you want to do writing or something and you have texture behind on pages behind, it gives you a flat surface. But then also it protects the space around if you're painting or using color inks, whatever that is. It can totally protect that, and it's flexible enough that it's not too difficult to kind of fit into your Bible pages. And like keep working, because it'll kind of bend around it and kind of, I don't know, do that. So when you're done with your next cereal box, if you need a little page protector, just cut off one of those sides, and there you have it, your perfect little page protector. This is another one I haven't used yet, but I'm planning to use it when I need to. This is a cardboard piece that came with scrapbook paper that I ordered online. So that's another great thing if you ever come across like pieces of cardboard when in your packaging and stuff like that. It's another great thing to use. So I just always hold on to these because I go through them and I use them, and so I think it's helpful. All right, my next one is super easy, but it's something I just feel like I don't know that I really thought about this for a long time, how easy it would be. But basically, it's creating your own word essentials or Wordfetti, whatever you want to call them. Basically, you can go into any Word document and type out words in whatever font you like, and just fill the page with a bunch of different words or phrases that you might want to use as Wordfetti in your Bible journaling. Obviously, there are places that you can buy these. We have things like this in our shop even, and so if you feel like you don't want to like take the time to make it yourself, obviously those things are available to you. But again, if you're on a budget, it's really easy to just go in and create a Word document, print it off, and then as you can see, you can just cut out the pieces around the shapes, and then you have a bunch of little Wordfettis that you can use. I've done that. Here, I'll show you another example in this Bible. I've done that with song lyrics in particular. If there's a worship song that I really love, a lot of times I will go in and find that song and copy and paste the lyrics in, and then I can use those lyrics as different Wordfettis throughout my Bible journaling. So that's super helpful and easy, and yeah, I just love using that little hack. So if you are, or if you have like a very specific phrase, right? Like if you go and you buy the other ones, that's awesome. But you get what you get. This way, like if you have a very specific theme or specific words and phrases that you're kind of focusing on in your Bible journaling, you can really customize it to whatever you need. So don't forget that you can do that. And then the next couple that I have to do with are alphabet stickers. And so this one, I don't know why it took me so long to figure this out, but this was like an ingenious moment for me, I felt like, when I found it. Sorry, my Bible has gotten so full, and I'm about to get a new one because it's so huge, and it's like curved down. So let me tilt it up so you guys can see that. So this is an idea that I don't know, I just randomly like had inspiration, and apparently I'm sure other people have thought of this, but I had never seen it or thought of it before I tried it on this page. And basically there are thickers that are white, and they're just like white foam stickers that you can get. I grabbed mine at Hobby Lobby. I think Michael's probably has them, Joann's probably has them. You can find them online, wherever. Specifically the thickers though, the ones that are thick and foamed, I think are ideal for this one because it's easier just to paint on top of them. So what I did is I had these white ones and I just painted them this color so that I could kind of incorporate the color that I wanted. And I just love this because I'm always looking for alphabet stickers, but I tend to be kind of picky with my colors or just like what I want, because I want things to match my pages. I want them to look good, and I kind of get tired of using black every time because I mean black matches everything, but it's a little bit difficult. And then the white, although that looks good, unless you have a darker background, it doesn't really work. So I just thought, oh my gosh, brilliant. You find, let me reach over here and find I just use a tiny little paintbrush and get acrylic paint, and then you just, because they are raised up, you don't have to worry. I did kind of put a little too much paint in this one, bled over onto the page, but I've done it multiple times since then, and it's just great. Like, you color that literally any acrylic paint color you have. You can mix your own colors, whatever you want, and I just think that's super fun, and I've done it several times. The one tip I do have for this though, if you do it, because I did this and I wasn't paying attention, I closed my Bible before it was really dry enough, and it ended up sticking and then coming off. So just be careful that you let it dry all the way before you close your Bible. I mean, I feel like that's a given, but you know, I made that mistake, so I figure I should pass it along. So yeah, you can get whatever colors you want with these stickers and some acrylic paint. And now the next one that I have, let me slide these out of the way, is just a way to kind of make the most of your alphabet stickers. Alphabet stickers can be kind of expensive, for one thing, and also there's just like the reality that you use certain letters more than you use other letters, and you run out really easily. So just a couple tips. I mean, some people I'm sure have already thought of this, and it's not like the most unique hack, but in case you haven't thought of it, I figured I should share. The first thing is just to use your resources. So on a lot of these alphabet sheets, you have numbers and exclamations or punctuation points, and so use your creativity to kind of finagle them for what you need. So a lot of times I'll use 3s as E's if I run out of them. The exclamation points could be used as lowercase i's. Hashtags, if you are willing to cut some of those pieces off, could be an H. And I'm trying to think what else I've done here before. Zeros can be used as O's. Obviously, that one seems pretty straightforward. Even within the alphabet though, get creative. Like, say you have an N but you're out of U's, flip it around, then you have a U. Or say you need a P but you only have D's left. Well, that's a D and that looks exactly like a P. So get creative, use those things as much as you can, because I want to always get the most out of my alphabet sheets. W's as M's, lots of different things I've seen, like 1s as L's or I's, or the number 7 as an L, or I think I've actually seen it used as a T before. So there's totally tons of ways that you can use up your alphabet stickers if you're having, if you're missing like a letter that you need to spell a word out. Then the other thing is, I do it mostly with this specific brand is great for it. These are the Snap by Simple Stories alphabet stickers. They have so many colors, it's so much fun. But with lots of alphabet sets, you could do this. And basically, you can see here, I have cut out the outside of the letter. So here you could see with the A, there is a little bit of color left over once I've peeled the sticker off. And so what I can do now is I can get another use out of that by cutting out around it and sticking down that piece. And it will be kind of like a bubble letter situation. And I like to do that. You could either do it with the whole letter, or I kind of mix and match. Like, I'll use a regular sticker and then cut one out and just mix and match to get whatever it is that I need used. So those are just a couple tips on making the most of your alphabet stickers in particular. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I hope that you learned something new. I hope that this makes your Bible journaling time a little bit easier and maybe more fun, because you can get a little bit more creative with what you're doing. And if you have any hacks or tips, please be sure to leave them in the comments below. Share the love. We love to learn new things and new tips for all of that. Make sure you check us out on social media. We love to share inspiration and encouragement for Bible journaling over on our Instagram and our Facebook page. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, guys.